Yay. Okay. Good morning. This is attempt number 2 to go live. I hope I haven't broken my live streams. That would really suck. So let's just see if anybody shows up, if this actually starts working this time. So we'll give it a few minutes. See if anybody pops in here, because I don't know what's going on. StreamYards and YouTube don't like me today. I hope this is working. Maybe we will try and see if anybody can actually see this. What's going on here? This is no fun. Where is Fritz here? We can message. Oh, people are in here. Holy crap. Okay, it's working. Never mind. Oh, thank goodness. That was just weird. Hey, Flynn, good to see you. Oh my goodness. So I scheduled a live stream earlier. I don't know if you guys got to see that or not, but it said nobody was in there. Candy couldn't see it scheduled earlier, so I think I talked to myself for about 2 minutes. This is attempt number 2. I'm sorry I'm so late. I was trying to get this working. So yeah, I don't know what was going on, Candy. It was just not cooperating with me this morning. Like you said, you couldn't see it, and apparently nobody could see it. So I'm curious to see afterwards if my my little 2-minute rant there of talking to myself went anywhere. Hey, Jess, thanks for stopping in while you're driving. You're good on my end. Okay, good. Okay, this is so awesome. Zen, good to see you. Stephanie, hi, good morning. I don't know what was going on with my stinking thing. That's funny. Thank you for stopping in, Flynn. KNMA, good morning. Hello. So I thought today would be kind of a fun topic. Oh, thank you for saying warranty, Nathan. Good to see you. Miss Renegade, does any of you know where I could get live Daphne? Ooh, yeah, up here. I've never tried really to keep Daphne for like any length of time whatsoever up here. The closest I've gotten is just finding some random stale pool water outside in the spring and using that. But yeah, I've never had any inside. Up in Canada, it is so cold outside now. I just like it. I am constantly cold. This room here is like, yes, it's warm. It's kind of humid. I like it. Best place to be in the winter now. My axolotls hatchings need them. Yeah. Oh man, please, if anybody can get her some, or yeah, I told you couldn't find the link. Yeah, I don't know, Candy. If anybody does know where to get that, or I don't know, brine shrimp, are those too small? If you can hatch them out, they take a little bit though. Yeah, I'm glad I ended that other one. That was just, I don't know what happened. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. But it said it was there. I could see it. It started up. It said I was live. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what that is, Doug. No idea what that is. Some sort of finish. I don't know what that is. If you let me know. Hi, there she is. iPhone Aquatics. Good to see you. I don't know what happened. YouTube decided to. I was so ready to be on time today, too. Like, I was so almost close to grab my tea, but I was doing pretty good. And then, yeah, it was just being all weird. Not Nola Jane. Good morning, Doug. Postal England. Oh, Finnish dogs. Oh, those are the great big. Now I get it. Sorry, I thought you were talking like a paint finish. Those are those great big black ones, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty. You don't see many like that around here. Most people that are into dogs, we've got so many small dogs. So many small dogs around here are definitely very popular. Medium-sized dogs. You see somebody around here I definitely think is breeding German Shepherds. I have quite a few pit bulls around here. Small dogs still outnumber them like 10 to 1 though. And then you go, there's lots of Mastiffs around here. You go straight from like Chihuahuas and that kind of thing. A lot of Yorkies, that kind of stuff, to just a few medium-sized dogs to Mastiffs, and that's about all you see for the bigger-sized dogs. So yeah, very cool, but don't see many of them around here. And I get to see a lot of puppies that come wandering through the store, so I just love that. So JH, good morning. Yes, coffee. I've finished my coffee. We're already on the tea, thank goodness. Streamline, thank you, Zen. Don't forget to share to get 50 people in here. That would be crazy. I think the most I've ever had, I think the record topped out at 42, and that was crazy that day. That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. I think that's the day that Oddball kind of got the stream started in the morning. I think she started before Multi-Tank Addictions, and that just kind of got everybody started for the day, and they all followed through. It was really cool. A lot of names that I hadn't seen before, so super neat, super neat. Big J's Fish Keepers, good to see you. Hi, good morning. Benoski's Tanks, how are you doing? How are you doing this morning? I gotta click on your link later. I'm sure, have I gotten unsubscribed to you? I haven't seen anything of your videos for a long time. I've got to go check that out. I hate it when YouTube does that. People just randomly disappear. And I hate not being able to click on links on here. My computer's been acting okay this week. It hasn't been awful, so that's okay. No, it's getting a little slow. I think it needs a restart. I think it needs a restart. It was nice to see Multi-Tank Addictions had his OBS running again this morning. I like it when he's got his whole screen. That's just so neat. I wish I could figure that out. Candy saying hi. Are you going to, are you going at set today? I don't know what that means, but cool, whatever you're doing. You guys have so much stuff going on. It's awesome. I feel kind of like just bummed out. I don't have a lot going on, but that's okay. I have to let my little plecos go into the tank. I really, really do. I don't want to. They're still doing so awesome. I get to do a little release video or something. I've enjoyed watching those two so much. You get so attached because there's just like 2 of them. Oh, working at a pet shop too? No, oh, sorry, no, that was just attempt number 2. Because I titled the first one working at a pet shop, and so yeah, this was attempt number 2, just in case the live streams did pop up one behind one another. So. Simple Fish Life, good morning, good to see you. Should probably start drinking some more caffeine. I'm really hooked on the green tea, really like it. Oh, Priscilla, oh my goodness, good to see you. Oh, what did I find? Now you're ready to think of artworky people. I finally found Pam's Hard. I was so mad I couldn't find that. Yeah, this is the one I got. I got the otters. They are just adorable. Yeah, I tucked it so safe I couldn't find it. I hate it when I do that. There's got to be more people that do that. So last night I spent a good, I don't know, almost 2 hours working on this guy here. As you know, we are up in Canada here, and it is, the heat comes on and it's like the humidity gets sucked out of the air here. It is just so dry. I mean, my skin feels just dry and horrid, and I didn't know this guy was in shed. I mean, he doesn't come out and interact a whole lot. He hadn't acted a whole lot different. He had been sitting kind of in the back corner. But that's all right. Nothing that he doesn't normally do. Didn't even notice that he was starting to shed. And yeah, so I went to feed everybody. Friday nights is feed all the snakes night. And he was just sitting out in the open over into the one side here. And I was like, perfect. I don't even have to, try and reach in the branches. So fed this guy because he's usually the more entertaining. I like to see if he drops his mouse while I'm still in here. Fed the king snake just because he was right in front of the tank too. This guy's the easiest. I know he's going to take the food every time. And man, did I find out last night, he will eat the food no matter what he's doing, because I put the food in there, and as he started to get ready to strike, I saw 2 little scales sticking up on his head, and I was like, are you kidding me? He just started shedding, and he still ate that mouse. I was like, you are such a bum. You are such a bum. So yeah, he ate, whoa, what is that? Multi-tank addictions. Thank you so much. I'll pay for Casey's food. That is awesome. Thank you, multi-tank addictions. Good morning. I'm sorry, I totally missed that until now. I thought the fact it highlighted that. Thank you so much. Yes. So this guy was in shed, ate a stupid mouse, and yeah, it wasn't the smoothest shed ever. It exploded in there, and he missed a gigantic piece all the way down his back and his entire face. I was like, this is not good, as I hadn't been spraying down the tank like I usually do when they are in shed, because especially right now, it is so dry, so dry. These tanks are all evaporating on me so fast. It's driving me crazy. So, yeah, I got to bath the snake last night, and he sat so well for the fact it was his face, his neck, and down his back. He managed to soak off his back basically by himself, but he just laid in my lap, and I sat there with a towel and had to rub it up his face and just get him all wet. And I got most of it off his neck, but I did put him back in the tank and let him do his face. Thank goodness that came off good. I was not looking forward to trying to figure out how to do eye caps. I was having little mini heart palpitations there. I swear. River life. Oh my goodness. I got lost in cyberspace trying to leave multi-tank addiction stream and get in here. I am so sorry. YouTube was having a poop on me this morning. I started a stream. I could see it. It looked correct on my end. Everything was working. Candy said she couldn't see it this morning. I started it. Apparently, I was talking to cyberspace, which is where you guys were all hanging out too, waiting for me. And so I restarted it, and here we are. So, but I mean, it was really interesting. I didn't think a snake would eat leaves and shed. Ooh. Yeah, so I don't know. Everybody seems to have got lost in cyberspace there. I don't know what happened to it. I'm kind of curious to know if that stream actually uploaded or if I did talk to cyberspace for 2 minutes, because it said I was live. It said I was live. It had the counter. It had the little eyeball. Nobody else was there. It's just talking to cyberspace. Who knows? Sharpies. Hey, good morning, Sharpies. Tater salad, is he in here too? Oh my goodness, lurking. Good morning. Do some water changes. Yeah, I was gonna try and do this tank this morning. I didn't get quite there. So he's a little dirty on the bottom because yes, multi-tank, he is a pig. He is a pig. Definitely. Love it. Love it though. He is so much fun. I gave him a really good clean, did the filter. But we do need to scoop the bottom of the tank again. So yeah, I love listening to streams. There's some that are really good too, Lurkat, and then there's other ones where you like have to go say something, or especially when lots of people bounce in and out, because then I want to go over and say hi. Those are awful. Those are awful. But watching on TV with Mary and lurking. Aw, thank you, Sharpies. That is awesome. What does that say? Red-headed fish keepers for the win. Hey, oh my goodness, Rob is in here. Everybody's cleaning tanks Sunday morning. That is awesome. It's a very popular thing to do in the morning. I usually do that after this live stream, especially when Sharpie's playing. It works so good because, yeah, I can go and sit and click in and say hi every time someone comes in. And, yeah, I might be doing that for this one. And I do have to do some water changes. I have still forgot to take that stupid spider plant to the vet shop. I don't know. At River Lake, there is no special link. It just www.multitankAddictions.com. The whole site is going to be 50% off. Yes, your sales. If you guys want to post links to things, definitely do. Candy knows all the links to post, the GoFundMes and that kind of stuff. Multi-tank addictions, you can get Candy's back because I know she probably won't post hers. So definitely go for it. Did all my water changes yesterday. Nice. I worked yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot of water changes. I did clean up, and like I said, I spent a lot of the night just hanging out with this Dingledorf. All my fault though. So I'm not complaining. He is he is such a sweet pea. It is so funny. He just sat and put his head on my hand and just let me sit there and do it. He wasn't impressed with the bathtub, but when I put him in my hand, he just kind of chilled there and let me just blow up his head. It must have been so uncomfy, though. It must be so uncomfy. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, River Life. I've got another super chat here. You were an inspiration, picked up a Blackmore last night. I can't wait to make her YouTube famous. That is so cool. Yeah, and that picture I made is so awesome. Poor Casey's just been, I gotta put her on the camera. So with Casey, I tried to pick a general neutral name because you just never know what you're gonna get until they get bigger. She has never given me breeding stripes or breeding stars on her face ever, so I'm quite sure that she is a girl at this point. She is so big. I do worry a little bit about, like I said, I got the white dots and stuff that show up every so often on her. She is from just the Pet Smart here. Not generally the store that I go to pick up fish, but she was just the perfect shape. I loved it, the tail, everything. And she's grown, I love the shape as well, into such a cool thing. But she does have these white dots, this kind of a fungus bacteria that I've tried treating a few times, and I'm really tempted on garbage bagging this tank, which is why I've left some of the decorations and crap out, because I don't want any medication to get stuck in dead spots. And giving her one more really good blue treatment to try and get that, because yeah, that's just, I don't like it. And I've tried bluing her up before, I've tried salting her up, and so far I've had no luck making it go away. And now that she's bigger, I might try one more time. So yeah, that's Casey. I've had her over a year. Everybody got to see her grow up on here. And yeah, I've got the original multi-tank addictions picture here. I love it. Sorry about the glare. It was too dark here not to turn the lights on. So that is cool too. Really neat, some of the, like all the little dots and stuff. I like the watercolor. It's very neat. So I've never been a really good, oh, sorry guys, you're staring at the roof. Just give me a second to put you back. Somewhere around there. There. Try and get it so you can see both the picture and Casey at the same time. It's hard. I was going to give her some food. What did I do with her food? I don't know what I did with her food. I put it down somewhere. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, there it is. I found it. Sorry, such great TV there. Here, see. So yeah, we might try one more. Treat the tank again, because I would really like to get rid of that. I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. The fact that I've actually treated it so many times and it's still winning, it's just annoying me. So Candy's GoFundMe, thank you. Not Nola Jane says, "Oh, so cute, Casey. I figured as much into here. There's a lot of us creative minds, and nature loving seems to come with red hair." My dad, I guess, was very, very much very ginger. I've only seen pictures from a long time ago from him, but yeah, depending on how I've dyed my hair, sometimes the red comes through pretty good in the sunshine too, which is funny. What are you using for Casey's background? Love that. You'll laugh. Go to the dollar store. It's wrapping paper. I want to go grab one more of the wood background too so I can flip it around. But yeah, it's just, I go to the dollar store and almost every time we're there, we'll take a flicky through the wrapping paper. So yeah. I don't know. It works awesome, and I don't feel bad when I soak it and have to throw it out. That color in particular really hides the algae that likes to get on the back of the tank. That tank does get, I don't think it gets any solid sunlight per se, but it is right where the window comes in. Yep. So yeah, Stephanie, that is where the background comes from. It's different. It's different. Rank, you got your goldfish, yay! Yeah, that is so awesome. So yeah, well, I will be watching for that video. That's cool. Now I've got, I think there's a Blackmore at Desert Bloom. has got one, Multi-Tank Addictions has got one, and you've got one. That is so cool. So, so cool. And yeah, they eat so awesome and so much, and it's so much fun. And I had one lady come into the store yesterday, and I don't know who put cucumbers in the tanks there, but somebody put cucumbers in the tanks. And yeah, right away they're like, why? What have you got cucumbers in the tanks for? And she had a goldfish. So it was so much fun to see, yeah, you can feed these things all sorts of stuff, awesome fiber. Throw in some peas, put in some cucumber, some of the French cut green beans, all sorts of neat things you can put in there. And the hubby just started laughing. It's like, it sounds more like a trash compactor. And yeah, it is. It's so much fun. Oh, well, fun. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think I missed your stream last time. I just still need to rewatch that. I hope I don't do it today. I have no intentions of going anywhere today. It is really crappy outside. It was really nice yesterday, so we did go out and do some Christmas light looking last night. Man, did I find a nice house. Talk about like went out crazy. They had Christmas lights that were this big, like the little screw part and then the light bulb. They were so neat. I wish I could get some. One year. Most of our Christmas lights got left at the old house because we moved in the winter time and in kind of crazy circumstances, and we hadn't taken a lot of them down. So, oops, not fun. So yeah, working at the pet store that way and getting to pass out some of those tips has been a lot of fun. Yesterday, I think, was one of my favorite days working. I was the only fishy person there. Yes, that never happens. I almost always work with the owner or with one of the other fish guys here. He's like really good with his stuff too, much better with cichlids than I am. But yesterday, I was the only fishy person there. I was just like, yes. So I sat and picked the job of algae cleaning and just hid in that fish room and got to it. It was a lot of fun. I'm getting used to, yeah, realizing that most of the people, you know, how I make my videos is almost the kind of knowledge that I need to pass out at work, because a lot of them are from the basics up. And sometimes, I've been having a hard time remembering that because I've gotten so used to talking to everybody like you guys that knows most of the stuff. So I've been really thinking, you know, recite your videos to who you're talking to, and it's been working a lot better. So it was a lot of fun yesterday. I really enjoyed working. Getting to talk to all just the fishy people was just a bonus. It's so much fun, and we've got some really cool fish in the store right now. Like there's a frontosa that are like this. I've never seen frontosa that big, and we've got 3 of them. I love them, absolutely love them. I haven't been interested in cichlids, but man, some of them, just seeing the big, like the full versions of them is so neat. So, and I really, really like those stupid frontosa at work. Aquapunk is saying good morning to everybody. Big J, Multi-Tank Addictions, Candy, everybody's saying hi. Stephanie, that is awesome. I keep debating to get my daughter some goldfish to get her into the hobby young. Go for it. It is so much fun. They're cute. They got little personalities. If you gotta have like cichlids, I think have some of the best like puppy dog personalities. Some of them get really friendly with their owners. A lot of them live quite a long time, which is really, really neat. The next one that you can get that with, I think, is the goldfish. Get quite friendly too, and I mean, they do like the company. I wish I could get her a buddy because they do like company per se, but so I try to spend as much time in this room as I can, which is quite often because I like this room. It's my favorite place to go hide. And yeah, I just don't have the bigger tanks right now or anything to do that. So she's good. She's good. She's chewing on her pellet right now. Oh yeah, and it was really I don't like saying no to people. I think it's part of that anxiety thing, introvertedness. Like you just don't like that conflict. So I hate saying no, you can't have that to people. But I did try it out yesterday and it worked really well. Because some people are just like, okay, yeah, we've decided what we want, and can I have 4 of those? So you're like, well, what are you putting that in? Well, a bowl. No, and they're like, well, which one can you have in here? And you're like, none of them. It's interesting trying to do that, but yeah, I'm getting better at it, so that was fun. That was fun. So yeah, I was talking to people about bettas, getting to let people know about bettas, some information about goldfish, selling off a couple of really big cichlids. It was a lot of fun yesterday. Oddball Aquatics. Oh my goodness, good morning. I think I was talking about you earlier just a little bit. Your ears must have been ringing just a little bit. Good to see you. I was just saying, I think my highest view day that I ever had was that one morning where you kicked off the live streams right before multi-tank addictions, and then just everybody kind of just carried through for the morning. It was a really fun morning. And yeah, I was just having a thing about getting to work in pet stores. I had a fun day yesterday. Lots of people in for fish, and I was the only fishy person there, so it was fun. HPR News, oh, good to see you. Good morning. So yeah, we're just talking about absolutely everything. This is where I get all of my fertilizer for all of my plants, all of the plants that we keep here. It's from my fish collection. I also have snakes and that kind of stuff as well. So I don't know if you got any critters or pets or anything, but that is most of what we keep on the channel. And yeah, I use I don't know, does anybody else do it? Do you guys find that the fish water makes like some of the best fertilizers out there for houseplants? Not the super fast plants that grow, like if you have one that's super fast, you kind of need to add other things as well in there. But holy crap, I love watering my houseplants with fish water. I've never used chemicals in any of them, which also makes all the leaves for all of my plants safe to put in with the isopods and stuff too. Have you made a necklace of goldfish teeth yet? Oh, Zen, that would be the day. That would be a day. That would be such a funny little necklace. Just these little tweets. I keep watching to see if we get any more, but I haven't seen any yet. Do you guys like the yeah, right. Do you guys like the sweetest fish tuber live streaming? I don't get it. I don't know. I think it's just you. My plants. Oops, where did that go? Cassie's critters. Oh my goodness. Hi, Cassie. My other pet store person. That is awesome. Yeah, I got to spend the whole afternoon in the fish section yesterday. It was so much fun. Normally I'm working with one of the other fishy people, so then I end up getting swiveled out into the other areas of the thingy where I like to just wander around and clean up and do that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was so much fun yesterday. I was trying to LJ script the tanks, and I don't even think I got half of them done. It was awesome. Yeah, the plant, like in your recycling your water so that you're using it twice. And yeah, I clean out a filter and dump that on your houseplants. It's great. I should have brought some of my Christmas cactus out. They are just blooming like nuts right now. Tom. Tom. Oh, Tampa Tom. Hi, good morning. I'm trying to figure out who Aquafuck was talking about. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm back. And oh, you're done cleaning. That is awesome. That is awesome. I will be doing, oh man. Oh, she's just making a mess in there because I fed her. She's stirring up all the bottom of the tank. Just stirring it right up. That's the one problem. Usually, like she'll leave the poop for a long time so that you can clean it up, and then she goes and re-eats it, and then it just turns into this. The filter has to get it. Like really, I wish I cleaned it this morning. It's interaction. It doesn't matter if it's up or down. Oh, I don't care. Give me dislikes. Or is that what they're doing? Yeah, just click on one. I don't care. I don't care. It's pretty hard to hurt my feelings. It's easier to hurt my feelings up close and in person than it is on here. Click the down button. Dee, do you have a lot of folks dropping off fish at your shop or asking to? Right, you have no idea. I should film there. We have got so many fish right now that have been dropped off. We've got frontosa that are like this. Somebody dropped off a massive cichlid tank. A wolffish, he's huge, just huge. I don't know how long they've had these things, but they're all massive. A bunch of yellow lab crosses in with it. There was 6 convex cichlids. I sold a couple yesterday. Just, oh yeah, like crazy. There is the biggest goldfish I have ever seen. I don't know. It's massive. There's this koi. It's got to be like this. It's this, like, just huge. I am just floored right now. We've got them in 2 massive tanks because they came out of a pond. We get a lot of fish. And the boss likes to say yes to as many things that he can, because otherwise, where do they end up? They end up at our little Echodale river thing, or they end up, there's so many goldfish just in the little ponds, like the water thingies for runoff, for helping protect the for flooding and stuff. They started installing these little pond areas so that all of just the extra runoff can land in there, which is good because we've been getting a lot more flash flooding and stuff. And since I think it was 1995, we had some major flooding. All of these ponds are dropped off, and if you go and look at almost all of them, there's goldfish. It's just so, I mean, he tries to take in as many as he can, because if not, you know where they end up, right? Like, I wonder if it's just the fish poop or the fact that the water is dechlorinated that makes it so much great for plants. I think, yeah, it's a combination of all of it. It's aged water, which is, yes, like a lot of the chemicals and all that crap has been taken out of it. It's got all that nutrients from the fish poop. I generally do not fertilize a lot of my actual tanks either. I've got 1 bottle of fertilizer that has lasted me forever. So yeah, it's so good. I mean, it does great things. I mean, what do plants want but nitrogen, right? So it has been really good. I do like to add other things, especially because, like I said, I try not to add any chemicals in my house. I keep a lot of bugs and stuff as well. So coffee grounds, eggshells, all that kind of thing I've been adding as well. I wonder if it, yeah, okay, that's when I got all of it. All of it, full moon, yes, is Zen, definitely. I had a guy threaten to flush a clown loach if I refused to give him money for it. What? Okay, that's really, oh my goodness, that's just wrong, Cassie. That is so wrong. We have a lot of people that just donate. I think he does actually pay money for some of them for sure, but a lot of people will just want it. But he does, I think, do credit for some things as well. So many pond fish recently. At least you're selling them and getting them out. Yeah, I managed to sell 2 of the bigger, what did I say, convicts? Yeah, convicts yesterday, which was good. But yeah, they're not moving fast. They're not moving fast. They're so big already, right? So even just getting those 2 out, I was like, yes, that's good. Yay. Because yeah, they don't need to be in our little tanks either. They're huge. They need to be in somebody's big tank. My mother wants me to start bringing her my buckets. Yes, hey, I actually do supply one other guy in town with the fish poop water. So I can't even say anything. Oh my goodness. Down the wormhole, if you have any 5 meds, oops, that one, oops, I missed it, in your fish room, what would they be? Well, in Canada, I think we only have 5 fish medications left, seriously. Personally, the only ones that I keep in my fish room is methanol blue and salt. That's all I've got here currently. Ooh, and I'm not supposed to have some of my flake food that I have downstairs for those worms, those stupid little red worms that I can't come up with their name for, that I don't have flake food for downstairs. That's the only stuff that I currently have in my fish room. We do have Methanex, I believe, is the one that's in the store. But I mean, really, we're down. I'm in Canada. I'm toast. I've never used a bunch of medications. The odd time I've bumped some off of somebody to do a treatment, but usually it's just methanol blue and salt. And like I said, I've just got a little bit of flake food hidden and stuff that I'm not supposed to have. Did I just see Q? I just saw Q. Was that your axolotl, right? That was your axolotl. That was such a funny video. Is he still doing okay? I have to know. Good morning, Q. That is good to see you. So nice to see you. Yeah, that was hilarious. I would be freaking out so bad though. I really hope, yeah, the fact that he's better this morning, that's just like, what do you do with that? Oh, that little dude, just give you a little heart attack, eh? Just firing up the laptop, says Sharpie. So yeah, don't forget, in our stream this morning, we have Sharpie's next. He is in the chat, so click him out, open him up in a new window to be ready. I don't know if he schedules his stream or not, or if YouTube is just being a jerk and not letting anybody see schedules or not. But I don't know. That's too funny. Too funny. Oh yeah, Steven Sharpies is like, wants to know how the axolotl is doing. That was, if you guys haven't seen that, she had a axolotl. If you guys have an axolotl, go check it out. Maybe you can answer what he was doing. It was just the weirdest stuff. But I mean, I've never had one. There's a few people in town that do. I've met a few now, which is really, really neat. So, yep. I think I'd like to learn more about them, and if that we can solve that mystery, that is one more thing on my list that I can help out around at the store as well. I've been enjoying trying to learn as much as I can about different animals that I have no idea on, because, well, now you're in the pet store. It's fun. Oh, Sharpie's channel. When? I'll just put it up, and when I'm ready. Okay, yeah, he just kind of clicks the live button, I think. Sharpies, I'm going to miss the stream today. Taking the kids to see Frozen 2. Is that out? That is so awesome. I want to see that. We're so behind. We don't go to the theater a whole lot. Definitely extremely pricey. Can't do that at the moment. I've been going to the library for years here. It's $5 and you've got all the movies you could ever want. So that's what we've been doing it. But we're always so far behind. Right now, I still haven't seen the last episode, so please don't tell me anything. I've managed to hear nothing. The Game of Thrones, I still haven't seen that last episode. So that's how far behind we are. So we really see movies late. I take great strides sometimes to make sure I don't find out the ends of movies, but that looks so good. I want to see that Frozen too. Disney's been putting out quite a few movies I actually want to see. My axolotl is back to normal. I did the Heimlich. Yeah, okay, so nothing, no idea still on what that was. Just it's over and that's it. We're lost forever. Okay, that's awesome. That is so funny. Sharpies, I won't hold it against you. Oh, Steph, you'll be suffering enough. I want to see it. I love my Disney movies. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm not good at watching like the serious movies. The cartoons make me cry, so I don't want to watch drama. I don't need movies that are actually aimed at making you cry. I do that on the funny movies. We're good. We're good. You shouldn't have said that about Game of Thrones. Shh. I don't want to know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Die. Everyone dies in the end. Yeah, I know. It's about what I figure is going to happen. Is everybody, yeah, it's going to die in the end. It's about it from the sounds of, yeah. But I mean, it's the war. It's the war. So yeah, I'm kind of figuring it. You're awful. So that's okay. I don't even know where I am on the list of that one. I think I'm pretty far down. That one didn't show up in the library till, not too long ago, and I didn't notice right away, so it ended up down the line. I usually try and remember to click on there. Fridays is our go down there day, so it's fun. It's fun. Sings Into the Unknown from Frozen 2. Betty was just feeling blue for his girlfriend, Q Aquatics. Yeah, that's so funny. Funk, only parents ever die in Disney. I never thought of that. Really? I'm going to have to rethink about that. I think, oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to have to think about that. Oh, we got the links for Sharpie's stream. He's going to be starting in, what have we got? 10:47. So yeah, in 13 minutes, we will go and see him. Specifically mothers. Oh my goodness. Yes, isn't that true though? Sometimes they really do pick on the moms. Really do pick on the moms. Never looked at it like that. Yeah. I've never really noticed that in the, but yeah, they really do pick on parents. Well, I mean, most of the times you are dealing with the kids' adventure for sure. I'm thinking Tangled, no. I'm trying to think of one where the parents aren't toast. And Tangled, they're still there. Unless I'm missing something. Tangled, they're still there. She gets to reunite with them. That is, oh yeah, rest in peace, Bambi's mom. Oh, Lion King, yeah, the dad died there. But yeah, it is always the parents, because yeah, we're always dealing with the story from the kid's perspective. Frozen, both parents die, yes, yes. And right at the beginning of the movies, I think the cartoon that got me the worst was a Pixar movie, and I still can't watch that one. The first 5 minutes, you start bawling, and then it's like every 15 minutes after that. It's ridiculous. So I try not even to watch that one. There are a few movies, like big people movies, that I do not watch again. I don't think I've ever watched Braveheart twice. I have never watched, what was that Tom Hanks movie where he was the prison guard? I've never watched that one twice. That one I almost didn't get to the end of it. Tangled, she was stolen from her parents. Yes, but they didn't die, and she got to go back. So yes, they were good. They were good. Disney's managed to finally kill Star Wars too. I know. I mean, those are the only ones that I do enjoy watching, is the major sci-fi ones, because they're not making me bawl all the time. Yes, there's like sad parts, but they're not making me bawl. I did enjoy the Star Wars film. It was, yeah, and to see the end of it finally, I didn't think it was going to happen. So that's kind of cool. That's cool. Shirley Temple. I don't remember the Shirley Temple ones. I know I watched some Shirley Temple when I was little. But yeah, she was an orphan. I didn't even think if her parents were toast or not, but The Fox and the Hound, both parents died. Yes. That's another one that makes you sad right off the beginning, but not as bad. Oh my God, it's horrible. I love it. Nemo's mom. Yes. Oh, the tragedy always has to be so tragic. Because at least Tangled, the parents are still there. She gets them back at the end. Truth, got to be some tragedy to make you appreciate the good stuff after that, I guess. Well, that is like, I was looking into it a little bit, because you got to do storytelling and stuff with the kid. Now, well, that is the whole point of a story. You have the introduction, and then you have the tragedy that causes the story, the whatever happens, right? It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but there's got to be some sort of crap that starts the story. And well, yeah, usually it doesn't end up well on us parents people, does it? Up is horrible. Oh, Up, yes. That's what your story is. Yeah, now I get it. Yeah, Up, I thought, Fart. Yeah, I totally get it. It's so awful that I love that movie, but I just don't like watching it now. Little Mermaid. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Advert and the logo butcher shop. Watership Down. Oh, I love that movie. I love that book. Oh yeah, I read that one a couple times when I was little. Watched that movie like no tomorrow all the time, and yeah, I enjoy it too. That would make me laugh. I would almost want to go into that butcher shop. I have to admit, I've been like leaning a lot more towards the vegetarian side just because of that. I still have a sense of humor. Oh, we are so far jaded aquatics. I don't know. We are so far off topic, off of everything. It's really great. But there's only 8 minutes left. We were on topic for the beginning, so that's okay. Kids' lullabies songs are pretty bad to rockabye baby. Oh, I know. I didn't even realize it. One of my favorite songs my grandmother used to sing, and she loved old songs. I wish I could remember half of them, but they were morbid. One of my favorite ones was all about throwing like a cat in a bag into off a bridge. Like, what? Yeah, husha, husha, we all fall down. Doesn't get much more morbid than that. And yeah, baby cradles and bows breaking. And, oh my goodness. But I mean, when you look at it, I mean, that was how information was relayed back then, right? Like, a lot of people couldn't read, a lot of people couldn't write back then, but if you could do a catchy song, then you'd remember it. It could be passed on. It was a lot more easier. And that's how a lot of things traveled back then, was through song and traveling singers and whatever they did. Like, just such a neat thing. But yeah, it was so morbid. And when you think about it, a lot of it was based off of real crap that's happening out there. So just, yeah, husha husha. Great example there. I know, Aquatic. Caleb said once, why would you sing that to a child? Oh yeah, I was horrified after I sat and, actually thought about what the words of the song were. I remember even, yeah, my younger cousin, when she hit that stage, and remember, she's like, why did you sing that to me? And yeah, my other one that I really liked was all about a song about an old man dying, about a clock ticking. Oh, just too much. Steph, I was in drama club all throughout high school. Oh, that's awesome. By the way, Bambi, both parents die. His dad dies later in the movie. Yes. The thing that starts it, though, was, yeah, mom dying. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too funny. Beauty and the Beast. She was already gone when that movie started. What would you say the conflict of that was, though? I don't know. Just meeting, I guess. That one kind of throws me off. Nobody really. That just was a whole. The conflict was the dude in the very beginning turning into the beast, I guess. But again, nobody keeled over there. It was just a transformation one, so that was not too bad. Did anybody die in Beauty and the Beast? I know the mom was already gone when the story started, so that didn't really. Yeah, you got me on that one. Maybe that one we're okay too. Emily Dictions, thank you for the stream link response. I was thinking maybe she was on a different platform. Oh, what are we talking about there, Full Moon Aquatics? You guys have started going too fast for me. I read the original Grimm's fairy tales. That stuff is super dark. Yeah, hey. That was the one thing I do love about some of the Disney shows that are coming back up with the darker side of things. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, I read the whole Bambi and stuff, like, and the whole Sleeping Beauty, I think it was Sleeping Beauty is the one, yeah, and they're finally showing a lot of the rest of the story. Before, the only part of the story you were seeing was the happy ending at the end of it. You missed the whole beginning of it, so it's kind of neat to see it. I'm looking forward to that movie too. Angelina Jolie's new Maleficent movie. I'm pumped about that one. I really enjoyed the first one. I don't know, she was always my favorite bad guy, I guess. She was my favorite bad guy. I never knew why she was a bad guy. Read the book and I was like, yes, she's not the bad guy. I like those ones where they're both sides of the story. Really cool, really cool. Yeah, the old fairy tales and the old songs and the old stuff is crazy. HC, oh, is HC in here? Jess, are you in here? Oh, there you are. Good morning. We got 3 minutes and then I'm going to let Sharpies go on here. I grew up reading Lovecraft and Poe explains a lot. Oh, nice. Yeah, I grew up with my grandparents who, yeah, my grandmother had like really cool, like out into the bush things. She said she hung out with a guy out in the middle of the bush that did the old fashioned hang the deer up on the corner of the house kind of deal, like lived out in the bush the old fashioned way, no power, no nothing, let crap just sit there and cure. And yeah, it was, she had some neat stories to tell. It was kind of fun to get it from her eyes. So yeah, I understand she used to dig into the deep and the weird and the odd stuff out there and the real. Beestonville hostage situation. Okay. We're talking like, okay, nobody died though. But yes. I like this topic. We all have secret dark childhoods. I mean, we all gotta like some weird stuff, but I mean, yeah, I've always enjoyed some of the weirder things. Why not, right? Stockholm syndrome. Oh goodness. I'm glad this is no longer rated for children, I guess. I take it to the stupid thingies. I still haven't figured that out. I still haven't figured out any of that. Other than the fact that YouTube wouldn't actually let me go schedule something. So far, everything seems normal, but I really haven't looked. Swinging chickens. What? I think the worst that we ever did was I put like blueberries out for the chickens if we'd been soaking and making a liqueur. The chickens were a little entertaining after that. What's our word for Sharpies? Oh, we need a word for Sharpies. Well, he likes the whole Poe and the dark stuff, so it's got to be something interesting. What should we call it? Come up with something that has something to do with the, yeah, like Poe, all the weird, nice, fun, dark stuff. Something a little more real. We need something for him. Any ideas? I like it. But yeah, I do not know what you're talking about, swinging chickens. Why do I want to know? Sharpie. And 3, I don't know of a sequel. I don't know there's a sequel. Oh, sequel for what? Poe was my jam. Maybe we'll just end up using Poe. Yeah, let's just use Poe. We'll do that. Hashtag Poe for Sharpie stream when we head over there. So let's do that. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much for stopping by. And that goes for everybody that showed up today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you're looking in the background, if you were leaving stuff out there, great topic today. I think it was a lot of fun, especially near the end there. It got so entertaining. Yeah, who knows? So thank you guys all for stopping in. Let's go check out Sharpie's stream for a bit. I love my streams today. Jay just still driving me crazy that he switched his time and it's now in one of my favorite ones, but I'm going to try and get both of them. And JH. Okay. Love you guys, and I will see you next Sunday. Oh, I'm doing Tuesday's video. Should be a thingy on care species with my Make It Splendid. So check that one out. Hey, bye. Oh, I gotta click the button twice. Clicky, clicky.